How's it going, guys? My name is Graeme, and welcome to the brand new game, Heartbeat. I first heard about this game a little while ago, got pretty excited about it, saw that it was coming out on Steam in like a week, and was super I was like, oh man, I can't wait. And then I found out it was on itch right now, and I was like, I gotta play this instantly, I gotta fire it up right now. It's like an RPG with Pokemon style things going on, kind of. There's these creatures called Mogs everywhere that you kind of collect and make friends with, but you also make friends with people, and then they help you solve puzzles in the overworld, but then you fight battles with them as well. You play as Eve, a conjurer who is kind of like a Pokemon trainer, I guess. After a great war between humans and Mogs, the world you dwell in lives in a constant state of uncertainty and danger. As a conjurer, a human marked by Mogs, it is your duty to maintain the peace and ensure balance between all who share the earth beneath your feet. It's supposed to be a quite large, very character story-driven game, so I'm excited to just really dive right into this. Which of these looks the most... I like the classic gray. I'm gonna go with that. Is this okay? Yeah, I like the little bit of splash of the teal color in there, which I obviously am a fan of. I don't want easy, probably not hard. I like the normals. We'll go with the normal. In this world roam both humans and Mogwai. One born of the stars, one born from the earth. Yeah, we probably got a whole planet full of star humans. That's my guess between the two options. Two forces fought to stake claim of the land until a human ambassador stepped forth. The Mogwai, moved by kindness, agreed to compromise with the humans. Since then, Mogwai sought for distinct humans akin to the old ambassador to become conjurers. A conjurer and their Mogwai partner, can this camaraderie withstand the test of time? Eve? Eve? Are you alright? Why do games always have to start with characters being in a state of peril? Or not really, just like snoozing, or they just hurt themselves or something like that. We never meet them just in the middle of their day, do we? This is way too much inventory. My arms are super numb. And Klein, my hilariously adorable little wizard kitten looking character. I offered to help, you know. Aw, Klein, you don't have to. I can't rely on you for everything. And yet, here we are. Besides, you're so tiny. These boxes would straight up smush you. Oh, he's gonna take offense to that. Is that what you think? No, he's not offended. He's cocky, though. He knows that that's not true. Just saying. Come now. Let us focus on more important matters. Your grandfather wrote you up a shopping list. Is he gonna push the boxes out of the way, or is he gonna have to admit that he cannot actually do it? Here you go. Take care not to wrinkle it. He just went and retrieved the list for me. Right. The shelving repairs, huh? That's not so bad. We can get all this stuff down south at Solberg. Yes, right past Corona Woods. I wonder if we stop for a quick Corona and lime. Honestly, though, I think Corona's a disgusting beer. I wouldn't be mmming about it in real life. I wonder if it's safe today. I just hope you haven't forgotten your combat training. It's only a short walk down, but we should be wary all the same. You worry too much, Klein. Sorry, you know how ferals can get. So Mogwai that aren't, joined or partnered with humans, especially up here in the mountains. It's okay. Should be no problem with the both of us together. Alright, let us make haste then. He just got all grand and epic, like he's going on some sort of raiding quest or something. Klein joined the party. I wanted to explore around the room a little bit. Oh, okay, good. Wow, you got all that junk cleared so fast. You're really something, Klein. Oh man, why can't I have some sort of cat slave that cleans my room for me? That'd be dope. You're quite welcome, Eve. Don't know why I even offered my room up as the store's storage closet. Oh well. You can't remedy clutter with more clutter. I guess it doesn't matter now. What was that? Doesn't matter. Meow? Is that a Super Troopers joke? I really sincerely hope that it is. That's so great. I said now. Humbug, Eve. We have no time for such foolishness. We must do this quick. We wouldn't want to get caught in the woods for too long. Now he's busting out words like humbug and stuff. It's hard to pinpoint this guy's personality. Should I be playing it more like he's all Hoity-toity, I'm a grand wizard. Humbug, Eve. Like, I don't really know. I guess we need to get to know Klein a little bit better. I suggest wearing a coat. It's brisk out. I've already gone ahead and prepared one for you by the shirt rack. So helpful. He's picking out clothes for me and stuff now, too. If you get confused or lost, you can talk to me. Thanks, Klein. I'd be lost without you. Yeah, then you just hit him up and he'll bail you out at any time. Worry not. It is my duty to serve, after all. I expected this to be more of a partnership based on, like, what I had very simply read in about the game. Now all of a sudden it seems like it's weird, like, master-servant dynamic. Wait, hold on. A text? Looks like it's a countrywide alert. Don't get distracted now. You can check through the mail through the menu later. Alright. Quit tugging at my shirt. Those claws are pretty sharp, you know. This lamp has a few claw marks on it. How did these get here? Klein, you SOB? You clawing up my lamp? That's it. You're spending the night outside. Crumpled doodles of weird lucha outfits in here. Is Klein like into Mexican luchador stuff? I sincerely hope that he's the one who's drawing these up. Yes, we're good to go. Yeah, that's a adequately anime-y jacket. That really ties the look together. Did you bring your staff as well? Wait, we have staves? What is going on here? How magical and wizard-like are things in this world? You won't be able to fend off feral Mogwai without it. I have it right here. Yep. Keep it safe. You know it belonged to your great-grandmother. Be hard to lose this thing. It's pretty huge, Klein. Right, I suppose it is. I don't see it myself. Wait, does he have two tails? It's hard to tell if that's not just like a weird shadow being cast or something. I think he has two tails. Well, don't forget to tell your grandfather goodbye, Eve. It's only polite. Oh, I almost forgot. If you want me to lead, press Q. I am using a controller. I'll keep that in mind. Klein Gremery. The partner scale size matters. Klein's small size allows her to fit into tight spaces. Okay, so we're both hers. Cat flaps. You just duck in and out of cat flaps to enter new areas. This is hilarious. Okay, so I'm a conjurer. Klein is a cat Sith? The only other time in my entire life I've ever heard the word Sith used is Star Wars. So now all of a sudden I have to think that this character is some sort of evil wizard. Like, shooting lightning out of the fingers, force choking people and stuff. Bit of a badass. And uses, Zwinyander. Oh, man, I've totally... That is, like, a less Americanized version of whatever that type of weapon, like, that sword's name. I'm pretty sure sometimes they're just called, like, Zweihanders or something like that. It's shortened up a little bit. Maybe... Oh, do you know what? I think it's a joke. Because in Japan, I think it's Japan, isn't nyan, like, instead of saying that a cat says meow, they say that cats walk around saying nyan, nyan. And so if it normally is a Zweihander, now they've inserted Zwinyander in there. It takes a few layers to understand the joke that's going on there, but I think that's what they were going at. I love that it doesn't say that Klein's wearing, like, a cloak. He's wearing a poncho. And a precious cat bell. They might be a Sith, but they are also light. I'm guessing there's going to be, like, you know, grass, water, fire, blah, blah, blah. Kind of like Pokemon, maybe. Polite and loyal, but also has a weak spot for the Goyles. What can we read up about Eve, then? Null. Uses an ancient staff, a lemon hair clip, a v-neck shirt, a wrestling fan who likes big dogs and cheese fries. Oh, so like the luchador stuff on the floor, and oh, you above the shelf there. All of that would be Eve's then. Eve's comic collection and figures of her favorite wrestlers adorn the shelves. They're well taken care of, so there's not even any dust. That's good. Good to know you're a tidy lass. The bass is set to the highest setting, so it would be wise to turn this on. Would not be wise. I want to hear that bass. I want to shake the roof, you know? Laundry day was a little while ago, so there's not much in the hamper. This is Klein's bed. Oh. The blanket is a bit worn from her kneading it with her paws. I learned like a couple months ago that when cats do that, when they smush things with their paws, it's called making biscuits. And that's my favorite thing about cats, is that they're just making biscuits, just doing a little baking. No, but yes. What would happen if I do? Will I lose part of the day? Will there be repercussions of that? You are now well rested. I would assume it doesn't actually affect the story in any way. I don't know if I was injured though. Weirdly, it looked like Klein was. Oh no, that's just the UI is kind of weird there. Just under the 22 next to the green bar, there's like that black bar there that I thought was showing that it wasn't full all the way. But that's just part of the UI. Jesus, I should probably get a move on and like leave the house and stuff here shortly. Just a box of old things. I've probably looked at everything in the house. I should get moving into Gramps' shop here. There's a robot. Oh, I just realized you can like walk diagonally. It's not entirely just the four directions. You can totally just zoom around. Robit. Good morning, user Eve. You are not scheduled to work today. Sources tell me non-work days are for relaxing. I love you. Who programmed this robot to feel love? He's supposed to be a soulless being. Hey Gramps, we're leaving. We'll try to be back before sundown. Oh my god, he's so intense. Look at those out of control eyebrows. Jeez, this guy's got a real intensity. But it's like he's intensely delightful or something. He looks angry that he's pleased. He's confusing. This is an intimidating man. Finally awake, huh? Alright. You have the item list with you? Yep, all accounted for. Oh, there we go. Now he's chilled out. Is it alright to have you going off on your own? The woods can be real dangerous for a child like you, Eve. Ahem. Eve is 22, with a job. Here. Hey, yeah. Oh, all right. My grandkid's growing up so fast. He was leaning a little bit into his Santa influences there for a second. Well, if you're heading out now, here, take some of these. You got some sweet loot from Grandpa. All right. Cool. I'm always down for loot. Load me up, Gramps. Fresh cupcakes this time. That's free for now, but don't think I'm going easy on you just 'cause you're my grandkid. Hey, there's nothing wrong with getting grandkid perks. When your work ethic gets better, maybe then. Oh, wow. A little bit of shade thrown all of a sudden. Like, come on, Grandpa, I'm doing my best. Make sure to take care of her, Klein. Of course, it's my sworn duty to keep Eve safe. You better. I promised her mother I'd keep her out of trouble and harm's way. But as always, that's proven to be quite a challenge, eh? Well, why are characters in these stories always like missing their parents? And they're usually not adopted in like a foster home. They're usually like taken in by an aunt or an uncle or grandparents or some such thing. It's a very, very common trope, it seems, in these types of adventure games. We'll be okay this time, I promise. Now let's get out of here, Klein. Stay safe, you hear? No more petting strange dogs. I mean that. But it specifically said in my status thing that I love dogs. How will I resist? It's too tempting, Grandpa. I promise nothing. Another robot. I just booted up. Give me some time to prepare, okay? Have a nice day, Eve. I love you. Maybe they don't feel love. Maybe they just are programmed to say the words. These cold, calculating machines. Here's some magazines and bug cages for the kids. Ooh, bug cages. That's neat. I'm a fan. Always excited for a little entomology to be sprinkled into my day. Various merchandise line the shelves. How exhilarating. Ooh. The kitchen. Maybe we can grab some more cupcakes on the way out. How about that? There are burnt crumbs all over the inside of the oven. Well, that's not very good. A poster of Dad during his wrestling days. Oh, that's really adorable. That her obsession with luchadors and stuff is coming from her dad. It's plastered on the wall to keep an eye on you. Oh, that's so sweet. I'm so glad I came and investigated this room specifically for that. Heaps of dough are currently residing in the fridge. Soon, they'll claim the oven. It's a little bit of weird way to think of it as like a conquest happening from the dough to the oven. This computer is from centuries ago. It's surprising that it still works. Oh, really? Like, when does this game take place? Is it like 2500 or something? So like I mean, this computer looks like it's 10 years old. That's an interesting little glimpse into this world, actually. That maybe it's not an alternate world, it's just like quite a ways in the future. There's a few energy drinks on the table, but you don't need them right now. I personally am a little tired. I could do well-maintained houseplant. That's good that even if the oven's messy, the plant is doing well. Hardened dough all up inside the trash can. It doesn't sound that gross. Maybe go in for a little nibble. Maybe George Costanza it. Upon closer inspection, it's plastic. I was just about to compliment them on having everything so well looked after. Everything just talks about having a bunch of merchandise on the shelves and everything. Nothing more interesting to be found there, I don't think. Sunwich. That's a fun little shop name. Alright, so right away, things that are standing out to me out here. We have, like, what reminds me of the ice climbers over there. But then a phone booth, which is a very outdated thing. Also, we have a cat with... I thought he had a crown. But he does have a little scarf. And he just has orange on top of his head. And this, whatever this is, I want to investigate that immediately. It looks like maybe at some point I'll be able to plant something there. Or eventually I'll probably come at this from the other direction. I'll push that into that hole to make a way across. That doesn't answer the question of whatever's going on there. But that's another thing that to suddenly keep an eye out for. Who knows how long these have been here? They didn't want to get them out from the rain or anything? The Sunwich Shop. Try our specialty cupcakes, baked fresh daily. Well, I'm glad I got one of the specials that you didn't, like, I'm glad to know that cupcakes are what they're known for. That it's not like, hey, we're a mechanic. Have some cupcakes. A strange voice seeps through the phone. It's finally gone. You're safe now. I love looking at the way you move. You hang up. Well, that was peculiar. Weirdly intimate. And I'm not okay with that. There's some sort of crack up in the wall there. Hey Eve, are you inclined going on an adventure today? I can never go down into the forest myself without my dad with me. Oh my gosh, Klein, can I pet you? Please, please, please? That was as close as I can get to purring. I was somewhat okay with it. I'm sure it sounded like shit, but I can't really roll my R's. That was the best I can ever possibly hope to achieve, so good for me. Yeah, probably need a specific friend, Mogwai, to help me to get that. So, alright, so Klein is like a cat creature helper Mogwai. Is this other one walking around just regular, just like a cat? Sunwich, a town nestled at the mountain's peak. Ooh, something to a community garden, maybe? Ah, you probably already knew that. Oh, well, again, that's keyboard controls. So I think I more or less know what's going on. I have 5 cupcakes. Really rolling in cupcakes. A fruity treat shaped like a cat's face. Pulse recovery. I don't really know what the stats are in this game or anything. Klein's notebook full of secrets. Tell me, which page would you like to read? Element affinities, that's probably like light, dark, stuff like that, but also similar to Pokemon, Fire, Earth. I'm really guessing on that. Status, ailments, partner skills, stop reading. I'll let the game dish that info out to me. Cat. Meow. How bold of you to say. Interesting. So, Klein is not a regular cat. That is a regular cat, but they can still communicate to some extent, it would seem. I'm just investigating quarters and stuff to see if there's... I thought I had turned on something in the menu that was like always dash. Alright, that's good to have discovered that quickly. Oh, this is probably where that dog lives. Let's go pet that dog, even though we were told not to. I want to. I'm gonna pet the dog. Eve, right? The local conjurer? Oh, is that like rare in this world? My, how you've grown. Must be tough dealing with ferals. At least your cute Mogwai can lend you magic. Though to be fair, who even uses magic nowadays? Pfft, robots are far more reliable. Don't let anyone get you down. But you're the one who's just being a real bummer. Oh, it's real cool that you have like that cat friend or whatever, but that's stupid. Go get a robot instead. Get out of my life, you hag. Just full of rubbish, is it? Man, I think it's weird that Mogs are such emotional creature. I think it's weird that you two are just named man and woman. No one, your parents didn't think better to give you real names? Really kind of limited who you were able to choose as a partner in marriage, didn't it? You had to make sure you found someone who fit that same strange naming scheme. Also, I'm really loving the weird screaming cat faces in the background here. I did not realize at first that the background... I kind of noticed it in one other room, but I wasn't thinking to continuously keep an eye on it when I go indoors. Even something like heartache can make them act funny, like attacking whoever. They can even get so fascinated, see, this is why I didn't read that manual, I assumed something else would tell me, by their own friends that they'd attack them too. You gotta be careful, Eve. These critters are slaves to their feelings. I'm sure Klein doesn't appreciate being called a slave, even though I essentially made that comparison. Guess we gotta wait till we get cut, huh? Or at the very least, whatever the equivalent of cut will end up being. Make sure to keep some pep in your step. The Sunwich Board of Recreation. Well, that's a good suggestion. I'm always trying to pep up my step as much as possible. Dog, 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 let's pet the dog. Woof, woof. Yay. Although it didn't explicitly say we petted it, I assume we did. Dad got attacked by a Volt Mogwai. It shocked his entire body. He couldn't move for a whole week. Wait, do I participate in these battles? It's not just the Mogwai fighting. I have to get involved? That's not fair if they have magic. I guess that's why I have a staff, though. Okay, I get ya. That's why we got a dog to ward off Mogs. Not all Mogs are bad, okay. Ah, Eve, are you doing errands for your grandfather again? That old coot, he always ends up sleeping on the job, unmoving until you hit him. That's kind of funny, because they made a joke about Grandpa being a little bit of a slacker, but also they just taught you that, like, if you ever end up falling asleep, having that as a status effect, you just gotta hit it to wake it up. There's a joke and a little bit of information sprinkled in. They're just always full of rubbish, are they? Something smells delicious. Someone must have been cooking. Someone hooked me up. I'd like a treat. These cupcakes are only going to sustain me for so long. I really would just love if everyone fed me as much as possible. We should probably head out into the woods and start encountering Mogs and stuff and learning more about the wider world rather than just talking about taking naps and petting dogs, as nice as that is. Look at these dancing acorns in the background of this world. There's very... It's like the game has these really stylistic choices like that I'm curious to see how playful they get with it, because like it does make the art style stand out even more so than it already would, because it's a very clean, very well done art style, but then you add stuff like that in and it makes the world feel very alive and playful and just kind of fun. I was convinced to try out this game so easily and quickly that I honestly didn't look too deep into it. I'm curious to see what lies in wait. Huh, is that a feral Mogwai? What's it doing so close to Sunwich? It just looks like a bouncy ball to me. Can't be too dangerous. Does it want something? Eve, watch out! Oh, he just went for it. He bouncy balled right at us. Hey, it took our stuff. The cupcakes. We can't let this thief go. Come, Eve, we must teach it a lesson. Ooh, now Klein's getting a little feral. Okay. Oh, it didn't even run away. Oh. So in the overworld, Mogwai are represented by little orbs, but it is more than just a little orb. But I wonder if once we've encountered it, then you, like, learn about it, like you Pokedex it, essentially, and then you'll start seeing it in the above world? Hard to say. I know it's been a while since our last battle, so let's brush up on things. Pulse refers to your willpower to fight, so it's kind of like HP, but you don't... That's kind of like how Pokemon just faint rather than die. It would just be you throwing in the towel. Without Pulse, you can't keep fighting. Beat is the magic flowing through you. Nice, I'm gonna groove out to the nice beat of our magic. Without a beat, there is no magic. Oh man, I hope there's a lot of ways they play around with the soundscape. Like you literally play a little jam to cast a spell. And most importantly, there is Heart. Heart is unique to conjurers like you. As a conjurer, you can read a Mogwai's heart with ease. Casting Heart will require this specific skill. Heart is pact magic. It is our resolve as partners. So there's the Heartbeat. I guess Heartbeat Pulse was too big of a title. Now then, let us begin. First, just guard. I will fight instead. But I through there, I'm sure I choose guard. I like this little... leafy squirrel raccoon character. I'm a fan of the designs in this game already. The Tanuki, is that what it was called? I didn't see, it was pretty brief. See, fighting defensively is still fighting. As long as we fight on, our hearts will flourish. Attacking, of course, has the same effect. Now, I will seal your defensive tactics. You will be left vulnerable, but trust me, go ahead and attack with all your might. I think might be a bit of a learning curve to how these fights work and everything. Because defending is like totally not necessary in Pokemon a lot of the time. In easier battles, you just attack. It's nice and easy. I'm curious to see if this is a little more involved and requires a little bit more from you. No, okay. I thought maybe it would be like a little mini game of like timing or something to land a hit. It was pretty straightforward. Very good. Now I'll unseal our magic. I see what he's saying. I was overthinking his phrasing there. As a light Mogwai, I specialize in healing. If you need my support, direct me to your aid. As a conjurer, it is your duty to lead us in battle. No matter what you choose, my heart beats with yours. Okay, there's the heart on the bottom there. I'm uncertain how that plays out. These will cost heart? Is that? Wow, I have more things than I thought, honestly. Bad dudes won't know what hit him. Rammed the enemies at full force with your staff. A saying that'll lower a foe's defenses. Just telling him, you settle down over there. You're being a little too rowdy. Star pile driver. I like that because that means it's kind of it's tying in like luchador style moves. Balance on your staff and wail on them. And the galaxy spin, you got to spin the analog stick and stuff. Oh, do I actually have to like participate in that one? I do kind of want to try that then. Let's use the galaxy spin. That seems neat. And reflexes. Friends aren't allowed to stay down on the ground. So, oh, it's a revive. All right. Your blades may be small, but your rage is potent. You can lick wounds, distract enemies, and approximate knowledge of many things. I say cat scan it. Let's learn a little bit about this thing. What just happened? Did he just like level up? It transformed? This one's simply taunting us, Eve. Jeez, the Tanuki. Max HP defense, magic defense, element is like leaf or flower or flora, something. And oh, flora, it literally says. I'm glad I guessed it eventually before reading it, that I get to feel mildly smart. Ew, I don't like this thing's belly button. I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but there is way too much belly button going on this creature. Weak to shadow, resists none. Oh, jeez. That was my pile driver move or whatever? I thought it would do more damage, honestly. Let's go back to heart magic. It's the key to unlocking your strongest spells. Humans come in different magical flavors, but conjurers are the only humans who can sync heart with Mogs. Interesting. Okay, so anyone can cast magic, but the conjurers is like a special extra thing. Now I have an item with me that can heal heart. We will heal together as our heart beats as one. Let's try this now. Seal everything but magic, believe in yourself and follow your heart. Follow your heart, Eve. So just use the big old meteor rush, ram into enemies full force with your staff. Yeah, I'll try it out. I'll use the big bitchin' attack that we got going on there. Regular attack and meteor rush. Really wasn't as strong as I thought it would be, considering it cost 100. Wonderful work, Eve. As expected of my conjurer. Oh, so supportive. As you know, ferals can attack humans anytime. Us Mogwai are creatures of emotion, after all. Simple words and reason are ignored by angry Mogwai, and thus at times using force is necessary. Mogwai do not stop fighting until one gives up. We both get to level up. That's cool. We got 30 of our money denomination. Such a rush. I haven't fought in a long time. You're right, Eve? We should have done stretch exercises before proceeding. No, it's not that. I just feel kind of bad for it. Feel so glum. You know what that does to me. Besides, I was a feral Mogwai. Would you rather have it attack a villager? I guess not. It's your duty as conjurer, after all. You must defend your town. Oh, so are we almost like a police force? Probably less of a police force and not military, but it's like we don't really bother with the goings-ons of in town. We're just here to protect the town. That's neat. That's a position I hold with much pride now that I know that I have it. It's like if someone told me tomorrow that you're the sheriff and you're like, I've always been proud to be the sheriff. That's true. But do we really have to hurt him like that? Us Mogwai are hardy. It'll take more than a brief spar to hurt us. They really made sure to stitch in the explanations of like things aren't getting killed and all that, because obviously people have concerns about that with Pokemon. They feel bad just stomping on a random Diglett. Like, he wasn't doing anything. He doesn't even have arms. How rude. Think of it like those human wrestling matches you fancy on the glowing box at home. You're right. Okay. I'll keep my chin up. What an apt comparison. I'm going to do this first one a little bit longer, so let's keep playing for a bit. I want to just provide a nice good opportunity for people to see more of what the game has to offer, you know? Let's fight this little floating monkey head looking thing. So it is totally uncertain if whatever you're seeing above world translates at all to what you do inevitably end up fighting. So bonk, I never ended up using bonk at all. Is that just like... So when I don't have heart to spend or magic. So this one costs heart and these ones cost beat. There's the heartbeat. I'm just gonna try and use a regular little bonk and a regular swipe. Just see what the really basic things. Oh god, the vampire bat though really was going after me. That did a lot more damage than I was expecting. I think I would like to use magic this time around then. Perhaps I'll try and stun. Whereas you, please, I would be real pleased if you could lick me up a little bit. God, I got down to 1 health. I think I stunned that thing though, which is great and was desperately needed. You should probably just keep licking wounds, because I'm not going to make it through this battle without that. Don't slurp me up like that. Maybe I should have went after the thing that can heal itself first. That's always kind of a... can always be a pretty major issue. Alright, if one of us takes it down, will the other person automatically change targets? That's good. That's always a concern in games like this, that it won't work that way. Hey, wait a second. That thing stole my cupcakes. Oh, good. I did get them back. I did get them back. There was a worry there. I suppose I could just guard, but now I have my 100 hearts, so I should definitely just spend it. Oh, and I didn't realize I had enough beat left. God, it's gonna be hard to get used to terms like that rather than mana or whatever. But I have enough that I could lick up Eve one last time. Try and just keep things alive here, because I doubted that would be a finishing, 100% finishing move. I do not know how much or how I recover beat. Like at the end of every battle, will it recover, or do I have to go back to town and stuff like that? We'll know shortly after this. It's literally just called a vampire. It's not a vampire bat or a vampire cat or something. They just called it a vampire. Yeah, I'll cash out. I'll take some money. Shit. So I do need to go back and like heal in town or whatever. Luckily, you don't really have random encounters. You can kind of see when a battle is coming. Extra little cash out. So it should be easy enough to dodge around battles. That just looks like a regular old chicken. That doesn't look like anything I should concern myself with whatsoever. Oh, did I just enter a new area with a cutscene? Oh god, I hope that this isn't an actual, like, a battle's gonna take part. Look at that little creature she's got on her shoulder there. Yeah, I'm not fighting fit. I should have went back and healed before potentially initiating something new. Prepare to pay for your misdeeds, you nasty ferals. Oh, thank god she chased it away. I thought she was gonna chase it into a fight with me. Choi! Oh, butternut squash! Darn things got away! I thought I was getting called butternut squash. I think it was more of a friendly, family-friendly curse than it was like I thought it was a term of endearment. Oh, my little butternut squash. Instead it was like, oh, butternut squash. Whoa, that cluster looked way bigger than the usual ones. You okay, ma'am? Oh, I'm fine, dear. That was kind of, that might have been a bug that we saw her name for like a second and now it's gone again. I'm fine, dear. I'm guessing you're Sunwitch's conjurer, right? Yeah, that's me. How'd you know? Oh, wonderful. I just moved here. The name's Choi. Nice to meet ya. As a seasoned conjurer myself, I can tell when someone's a conjurer too. Besides, it was easy to tell with that cat Sith trotting next to you. Klein Gremery, at your service. I'm Eve's partner in magic. Oh yeah, duh. Spout time, Sunwitch. I keep wanting to read it sandwich. Got another conjurer? Ever since the old one passed on and all. She was a special conjurer, you know. Had 3 Mogs and everything. Oh, was that my mom? Way more than a normal conjurer can handle. Boy, she was really something. Yeah, I'm nothing like her. You've got your own path, Eve. Don't sell yourself short now. I didn't mean it like that. As a token of my apology, here. Boochie. Is this thing just saying its own name Pokemon style, or what was that all about? As a conjurer, you must know that it's our duty to protect all of Solemn's residents. Well, this little fellow is the only one to hatch out of their egg clutch, see? But I've already got my hands full taking care of both my Mogs and my bad knees. Oh, wait, I get to keep it? Oh, of course. This rascal's a special critter. Ancient combat conjurers used him all the time. Kambuchi! It doesn't look that combat ready, does it? This one is a mere kitten. It can't even talk. What use is it to us? Cool, a pet for conjurers. What? Don't you already have a pet back home, Eve? Yeah, but not here at Gramps. Can we take it with us, Klein, please? Oh, so you only live with your grandpa part-time? It's uncertain how that dynamic works out. Fine, but it's your responsibility. Do you understand, Eve? I'll take it out on walks, clean up after it, and all that. I'm sure you'll get along. I had one when I was your age, too. So many fond memories. Boochie, poop. What should I name her? I think it should just be... I hope if I do random that it doesn't commit automatically. Nova. Yeah, sure, whatever. We'll run with Nova. That's kind of a cute name. Alright, Nova it is then. Mind if I give you a little head pat? Ooh, that makes me think of like R2-D2. Wow! Youch, cute. Yeah, but those feelers are super prickly, huh? Please be careful, Eve. Solemn's animals are no joke. Ah, phooey. I'd say you should worry more about those red-eyed clusters than this youngin'. Alright, the cluster from before. Yep, they were trying to eat Nova here just a little while ago. In that case, we should rid the grounds of aggressive entities like that. That's the spirit. When you're done showing the cluster who's boss, come talk to me. Don't worry, Nova, we'll beat that cluster up for you. I don't want to read all its nonsense words all the time. Couldn't leave without giving Zeng a hug. Don't you worry, it'll be fine, Nova. Wait, Zeng? Their name just changed? Oh wait, Zeng. Oh, that was the creature on her shoulder, I think. I totally clicked past it too quickly. Nova's got a bit of Zeng fur on their face there. Didn't think you were so sticky, Nova. Nova joined the party. Maybe. Ooh, setting up for some sort of ultimate top anime betrayal here. Certainly hope I don't get betrayed. Oh, curious. I really thought that it would show up in the menu here. Chatter, Solberg is just south of here. Let's make haste, Eve. We're supposed to get Gramps' package, not fish, remember? Ah, right. Though we should pocket a bit of money from Ferals, just in case. For fish? Man, where do Ferals even get all this money anyways? They're just leftover currency from days when humans revered us. Strange times. I'd have appreciated fish as offering more than money, but money can always buy fish. Thank you for explaining to me the generalities of how money works. Wait, did I get healed? No, I probably need to run back to town. Oh god, okay, I almost ran straight to that. No time to talk, Gramps. I'm just coming here to sleep off my busy little half hour there where I went out like 10 feet away from town. But don't worry, I've squeezed in my little nap and I can get back to work. Mail. I didn't actually read my mail from before. Emergency alert. Infected Mogwai have been reportedly spotted with red eyes. A contagion is suspected to be the cause. Keep all friendly Mogs indoors. Oh, okay. I have to worry about Klein and Nova then. I don't want to lose them. That thing just snarled at me as it took a jump. I want to interact with this chicken. Look, I'm just a normal chicken, I swear. I don't believe you for an instant. These things were getting really aggressive. Hey, be careful, Nova. It's dangerous. Wait, is that? Whoa, they transformed. I was gonna say that does not look like how Nova looked a second ago. They transformed into POKE-MOG, no less. Interesting. And they only have energy, not pulse or beat or anything like that. What will you do? Transform again? Mini Zengi. DNA from Zeng Dantelion turns Nova into a Tesso. Oh. Eventually just start turning it into anything, I guess? That's pretty cool. Probably not gonna need to make use of that immediately or anything. Oh, do you know what? The game totally taught me that, like, the correct order here is to, like, guard first. So I think there's something to that. Like, maybe guard has a permanent effect. It's not just the next time you get attacked effect. We'll see. I probably should have... see, it was just a one-turn thing. I'm not entirely certain how to make best use of that, but I'll keep it in mind that I should probably open a battle with guarding. That seems like that's a wise thing. No, don't shift targets. You're supposed to keep attacking the one target over and over again. That makes it much, much easier. I'll try and stun them again. I should try and make effective use of stuns. But then we get our nice heart boost. Nice. I'm glad I finished that one off so that I can more easily change my focus. Oh, the transform is over. 4 out of 4? Like, that's the amount of DNA that you have. I don't know if that builds back up or anything. Let's see what happens. We don't get to choose what Nova does. Kind of does their own thing. But let's not guide them for this turn and see if they can still attack or do anything in this form. Nova wiggles her little feet. Bah. But yeah, pretty useless overall in this form, it would seem. So probably a good idea to transform. But I don't know how limited those DNA transformations are, or if I run out of that or anything. Oh, nice. We leveled up and healed. That's good. I needed that. We got Nova up to level 2 as well, which is nice. Lots of stats to get boosted there. Looking pretty nice and well-rounded. Wait, so Nova did gain some pulse, but no beat. I'm uncertain how that works, because as far as I've seen, you just have energy. Oh, but then maybe... hell, I don't know. That probably needs some exploring. Old bones. What the heck would I do with old bones? Materials. Just some old bones that want to be left alone. Crafting material. I did not even know crafting was a thing in this game. Just a normal chicken. Sticking with that story, hey? I don't particularly believe it. But if you insist... Something's sleeping over there. I'm curious about that. There's quite a lot of investigating I want to do. I've already been up and around there, so I don't care too much. We'll just take on this guy, this other aggressive one that's just more vampirism. I will try and guard first thing in this battle and see kind of what effect that has overall on the outcome of this battle. It only lasts that one turn, so I don't know. I guess it helps me build up heart right away, so that's kind of a good thing. Lower defenses. Maybe I'll lower the defenses on this thing and see what kind of... Found a weakness. Good work, Klein. Because probably this thing is dark or something like that. I didn't actually end up investigating it before like I did with the weird leaf raccoon thing. So I kind of want to try and check that out. Cat scan it. It doesn't even cost any beat to do so. So scans the enemy. Vampire A. It is a shadow. Its weakness is light. It resists shadow and flora. Okay. Anyway, you get to know a little bit more about it. It's funny. Oh, it scans everyone too. So it's a good thing to do early on in the battle. I definitely need to defend. This is not going super well. Please give me a little kitty kiss to help see me through this. I'm kind of getting messed up over here. I think I can get away. I'm going to try the transform. I can't use it right now, actually. Oh, so maybe that means 4 turns of that have taken part in this battle. So it's been, like, exhausted for this battle. That's probably more likely what's going on there. I'm gonna meteor rush this. Oh, it hits both of them. Oh shit, so I should just try and use that immediately and try and work up to having that like much more quickly overall then. Alright, now I know how much better that is. A critical hit! Really rocked it there. It also looked like it dropped a can of beans or something. That was kind of neat. You get to see what drops what. Oh, tons of experience from that. Nova getting a boost again. Sweet molasses is what we got. So what do we have to say about that? It is not... Wait, do I have to... No, I got everything last time, I thought. Did I not pick that up somehow? Yet another thing that I should probably keep an eye on. Interesting. Nova has its own thing here. DNA slots. Sweet molasses is held by Nova? So sweet. It'll make you squirm. Power element energy. I don't even... Oh, I just accidentally like... Oh, I fed it. What am I doing? Hunger 0 out of 11. Only Nova has hunger and stuff though. Jeez, what is going on? There's like a weird, intense level of complexity that just got added to this game here. When in doubt, nap it out on your bed. Oh, but is this a nap spot? Can I come take a nap up here? Because that would be real helpful. Corona Woods still. Have you ever gotten so enraged all you want to do is attack over and over? I hear some Mogwai can do that to humans. Gotta learn how to calm them down, you know? Try using a stress ball or something. That usually calms me down. But then my hand cramps up and it's just, ugh. Then you get all enraged all over again. My hand, why is my hand so sore? Sorry, that's my personal problem, I guess. I'm sorry it's caused you so much grief in your life, apparently. Hey, listen to this. They just went full Navi and I love it. Mogwai live for a long time until their core is destroyed. And check this out. Rain makes Mogwai feisty. It's kind of like gremlins. Aren't gremlins called Mogwai in that movie sometimes? They're naturally natural-born nature lovers. Naturally natural-born nature lovers. Don't forget this. Mogwai often assume human form as a show of strength. Sometimes they got their Mog tails or ears out when they're in human form. Nobody's perfect. Huh. Do you ever do that, Klein? Do you ever go human mode? Oh, there was a TV there that I didn't investigate. I just wanted to see what was going on, see if there's more reports about this crazy goings-on. There's a cute cartoon sphinx, Mogwai, dancing on TV. That does sound cute. Oh man, the like composition of enemies and stuff changes every time you go in and out. Oh, be careful, Eve. That Mogwai cluster is really strong. I suggest fighting them when we've grown stronger. Fortunately, this type of Mogwai cluster will disappear after you defeat it. Unlike regular clusters, they don't ever come back. They'll also drop really good items, so we should fight them in the future. Alright, I feel like we know what we're working towards then at this point. We've assembled our little team, taken on a few simple little battles. Definitely need to go home and rest up. It would be great if this lady would let us sleep on her couch or whatever, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Let's go investigate with this first. This coin slot. The coin slot is on the front. Okay, so I'll just come around to this side. Okay, just let me do my thing then. Rent a sheep squatch sleeping sack. Oh, okay. Yeah. So I can heal up in the field then, right? Did I do it? Have I No, I have not. Alright. But hopefully this sticks around, right? I hope I don't have to pay 100 every single time. Although I guess most often these things drop like 80 gold or whatever. Ah, it's gone. It is a one-time use. But that's cool. I'm very glad that that exists to help you kind of train in the field more easily. You don't have to run back to town all the time. I'm a fan of that. I don't want to fight this thing that's wigging out super hard, jumping at me. We'll save that for next time. Super curious to see where this game goes. I hope you guys are excited about it too. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again soon. Ooh, do you know what would be a fun little thing maybe? Maybe you guys can share suggestions for like future names of creatures if that comes up as a recurring thing. That I get to name future Mogwai. I don't know, it's just a thought. We'll see. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again soon.